Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical. Today we're going live and we've got some really cool stuff. I'm actually pretty excited. I know you guys love plate carriers and stuff like that, so I'll probably start off with the armor. And we have had in the past actually a particular plate carrier that you guys may have noticed was metal plates. And today we're featuring from the same company, RTS Tactical, something that I like a lot better, ceramic plates. So I didn't speak very highly of their metal plates, not because there was any problem with them, but just because metal plates in general are very heavy. So this is much lighter with the same protection, and it's just a big deal for me when you have a plate carrier to be able to be as comfortable as possible and to be able to move and do everything that you need to do, operate, if you will. I think that's very important. You guys that are tuning in, please get involved. There's a comment section over here. I think it might be over here, over here, over here. I'm not sure where it's at, but you guys will be able to see, text, and you'll be able to talk and get involved. So, comment and say, hey, I agree with that. I like ceramic better than metal, or, jump in and you guys have your own discussion of while we're talking. I like to, sponsor an active community here. Luke B's tuning in here, and so you guys jump on the convo with him and go crazy. But yeah, so basically, what I'm looking at in my daily life is, and from what I've learned through experience, is it's kind of nice to be able to have the ability to move around and to not get overheated and to be comfortable. A lot of the areas that I work in are very hot areas, and carrying around metal plates is kind of added a lot of extra weight and decrease in maneuverability, and to me it's not really worth it. So I really do like the ceramic plates, and if you guys want to see, I actually performance tested the metal plates that they sent me. So there's now 2 videos here. Basic pistol training, where I teach you guys everything you need to know about the basics about using a pistol. And then I have intermediate is now live as well. And in both of those videos, I actually shoot 9mm rounds into the RTS tactical plates, and not one single round had penetration. 0 penetration is their slogan, and I think that's pretty cool. So we've got these are very big plates because they're size XL, because I'm an XL guy, 10 by 12, so it's pretty standard. The plate carrier is XL. These are 10 by 12. Plates are generally speaking pretty standard because of the 18 inches of the human torso. The human torso is generally around the same size. So this is their plate carrier, and I like this plate carrier a lot. Okay, I'm a minimalist guy, and there's a couple features that I'll show you here that I really like about this plate carrier. One of those features is the fact that it's only slightly padded right here. Okay, so you get a good rifle placement. You do want to look for nothing bulky, nothing extra. There's a cummerbund, which is very thick. Okay, the thinner cummerbunds can tend to cut into the side, but it does have pouches built into the cummerbund, which is really cool because you can stick stuff in here, candy bars or magazines, anything you want to stick in there. There's little small details like the pull tabs made out of a heavy-duty material and, double stitched. That's just cool little, attention to detail stuff is very important to me. This lining here, this that you see, if you guys probably don't know a lot about this, but because I have my own clothing line, and I am known for also developing, the highest level of clothing for covert operations, that I notice little tiny things like this stitching detail right here. Now this is not just your regular small double stitch. They actually use and went over 1, 2, 3. I can see 3 separate occasions where they stopped the machine and did one, and then another, and then another of the double stitching on top of there, which tells me, just looking at this, that it has a lot of attention to detail. It's well made. So, but the absolute most important thing is that it's a slick plate carrier, and that's what you want. What does that mean? it doesn't have a bunch of crap sticking off of it. So if I can have this plate carrier and this El Sicario, so covert concealed carry shirt, and I can wear this plate carrier with armor right here that can protect up to an AK-47, and you won't even necessarily know that I have it on. Okay, I buy a size up on my shirt, and then I make sure that the armor is properly fitting, and it only works if you have a good plate carrier like this that is form-fitting, not excessively bulky, and this is just a very good, very top-of-the-line modern plate carrier with a good plate system that doesn't weigh a lot, ceramic plates, and really here is, now we're in the money. We talked about what they had to offer at first. I showed you guys what they have to offer. I have another one here that's just the same thing. So this is two of the same, basically the same plate carrier. So I'm not gonna go through and discuss the second one. I'm just gonna leave that one in the bag. But so, you know, letting you guys know, that is kind of the top of the line there. And then we have discussed a little bit the kind of what's the bottom of the line, and I have done a bunch of plate carrier videos. Okay, so I've got if you guys are really interested in plate carriers, I've got an entire video just on plate carriers and how to choose one. The entry level cheap stuff is the metal plates and really bulky stuff, and I don't like that. I don't recommend it. I honestly think it's more of it's more hurtful than helpful, okay? Because if you're walking around like a knight in armor and you can't move, it's just ridiculous, you know. And people will say, you know, oh, but you know, metal is multi-hit, okay? So if you're planning on getting shot, you know, 30 times in the chest, then you probably should come up with a different battle plan, and it's maneuverability. So the fact that ceramic is not multi-hit is kind of really is not even a reason to consider. It's not a consideration. And I have other plates as well that are very light, and they're multi-hit, and they're not ceramic. So if you don't like ceramic, you don't have to go with ceramic. But the weight is what's important, and the fact that they work well. So definitely look into the weight. I know you guys like leather. I'm a big leather fan here at Bone Tactical. We love leather. And I actually happen to make some of the finest leather knife sheaths in the world. And you guys, of course, know that they're incredibly beautiful. So I have quite an eye for detail for leather. And this is beautiful leather, guys. This is nice and thick, heavy-duty leather. The ends are properly sealed. Okay, you can compare this right next to one of my knife sheaths, like one of my Bowie knife sheaths that are now sold out, or one of my tomahawk sheaths. Hold them right next to each other, and you can see just the quality. It's sealed where it's cut. Very nice, evenly spaced holes here, stamped holes, good quality leather. I want to be able to, for leather, one of the first things I look at is I want to kind of bend the leather here and see what the pores do. Okay, and then come back, and you see how this has some little bit of a stretch marks there. Okay, I would say this is a mid-grade quality leather because I just did a slight bend here. All right, and with that slight bend, I already see some distressing, but it's nice, heavy duty, very thick, and it is at least a mid-grade leather. I can tell by the back of it as well. I would say it's a mid-grade leather. I use only the highest quality leather in the world personally for my knife sheaths, but the price that you pay for that leather is, this belt would be $500 if it was any better leather, and the price is actually a very good price. And now there's 10% discount code in the description below, and you can use the code BONETACTICAL10 for 10% off with those guys. Shoot them an email. They're just really nice. This particular belt is 1791 gun leather. It's handmade, one at a time. Just a beautiful leather belt. And you know, one of the really cool things to see as well is the heavy duty fittings here. So we've got very heavy duty fittings and just a beautiful color. nice, high quality materials. Like I said, the edge sealer, and then a cool little stamp of the 1791 there on the part itself, the tip there. So that's really cool. You guys that are hunters, okay, out there, they make a rifle sheath, and their rifle sheath is absolutely beautiful, okay? Absolutely beautiful rifle sheath. Really heavy duty, really thick. The stitching on this is actually a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than even what I make, my stitching on my knife sheaths. And why is that, you say? Well, this is machine stitched, okay, not hand stitched. My knives are hand stitched, every single stitch, and punched. Every single punch is hand done, okay? I don't have a machine because the machines that can stitch leather are very expensive. While I have better attention to detail and I like artisan quality handmade stuff, it is much more aesthetically pleasing to be able to see that every single stitch, especially when it's a contrasting color like this, white. I don't use white contrasting colors. I actually use natural colors that are close to the leather. But if you have a person who does very good high quality work like this with a machine, okay, and then it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful pattern to have that contrasting color there if the stitching is good. One thing I will show you when I talk about sealing the edges is that it just has that amazing leather smell. You guys know that smell. I love that about leather. I pretty much always smell like Cuban tobacco and leather. So, but all jokes aside, this is the difference between a sealed edge. The belt has a sealed edge. Okay, it's like basically a painted on sealer. That's what I do with my sheaths. And then this is a natural edge, okay, with a felt backing. So you can also see that this, because it's designed to be worn against the body, and it's got a very nice felt backing, and then this is a natural leather backing, and this is a felt backing. But guys, just very, very high quality, genuine leather products. All right. I'm definitely, they're not paying me for this. This is not a paid promotion. I just agreed to review some of their stuff if they sent me, and I told them that I'll work with them on promoting their stuff if it's legit stuff. I'm also going to be working with some other leather companies in the future as well, because these leather companies are now kind of seeking me out, okay? Because of my, knowledge of leather, skill, and ability. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Just do a little zoom in on this belt while I grab this other belt that fell here, but excuse me. All right, there we go. Anyway, there's 3 colors here, and this is their gun belt. It's very, very thick, very heavy duty, like I said, and designed to be used to carry a firearm, right? Just very, very heavy duty, and I like that. This is the black, all right? This is the brown. I like the fact that the brown has a little bit of a darker sealed edge. Just very classy belt. But this color is just cool, okay? This is a color that's hard to get right, okay? And this color in particular goes to show their skill with working with leather, because this is a kind of a distressed look leather. And look at that. That's just beautiful. That is just beautiful. I love that distressed look. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but it's the third option that they have on their website. This is the VTG is the code for the color. Okay, the code for the product is BLT01. All right, but that is just look at that. It goes from almost from black, very dark, all the way faded into like a brown. It's like a distressed or worn leather look. And I really like that. I think it's cool. I don't know if you guys think it's cool, but if you do, then check out 1791 gun leather. All right, they do make some cool stuff. If you guys like leather holsters, they kind of specialize in leather holsters, so definitely check this out. Like I said, you guys that are in the comment section there, make sure that you are commenting and discussing what stuff you like. If you like one of these things, okay, this is the different. So the VTG I mentioned is vintage signature brown. They have night sky black, okay, brown and black, brown, black, okay, all kinds of different colors here. different holsters, different stuff like that. They have light bearing holsters. They're trying to really do a good modern job of making leather for the modern world, and they really do it. Being able to see, you know, being a leather guy myself, and being able to see what somebody can do with modern equipment and machinery and really, you know, nice tools and stuff it's cool. It is cool to be able to see that. So, you know, good on you guys, 1791, for making cool leather stuff. We've got a Keychain Flashlight here. All right, comes in 3 colors. We've got turquoise, teal, and green, like a light green candy, mint green, and then a little, like some sort of a kind of a turquoise fluorescent blue, like, you know, real pastel colors. And then this is the black one. I'll open the black one. I think that's kind of what my guys will like to see here. So we'll open this black one. This is a Wuben. It's there's discount codes and descriptions, links in the description for all this stuff below. Pretty cool little case. And, you know, Wuben, I've done a lot of stuff for them and with them in the past, and they do just have, they have cool stuff, guys. They just have cool stuff. This particular light is no exception to the rule of them having cool stuff. And this one's designed to be a keychain, and just a tiny little flashlight, very small, very light, but does a decent job of lighting up, right? So that's cool. That's just kind of what I wanted to show you guys. Link in description below. They're cheap. This gets up to, when fully charged, gets up to 500 lumens, which is, you know, mind-blowing for such a tiny light. If you're a person that always needs a flashlight, if you're always doing something at night, or if you're going somewhere that requires like a keyed entry and you're always having a problem and forgetting your flashlight or something like that, then definitely that would be a highly recommended by me go-to for someone, for a good, durable, cheap alternative, okay? Wuben is good for that. Blue Rams. I have Blue Rams cameras all over the world. And I have a cell phone app, the Blue Rams app, and these go to a cloud backup, and I can see what's going on at any of my facilities at any time, right? So I like Blue Rams because they all have the same app. I had the first problem ever with my Blue Rams Outdoor Light 3. It wouldn't connect at one of my facilities because of an interference issue. So that's the first time I've ever had an issue with Blue Rams. They've always been amazing in comparison. I've done camera tests, so all the different quick and easy setup cameras, and Blue Rams is top of my favorite for quick and easy setup camera. I'm talking about just plug and play, guys. App on your phone, click, just show a little barcode of your phone to the camera, and you're good to go. I will say that I had a problem with the 3, but with Outdoor Light 3. But this is the Outdoor Light 4, so I'm hoping that they probably fixed the problem and that this is a better deal here. I've even used their snow globe cameras, which are supposedly only for indoor use. It's like a little ball. I have a bunch of those, and I have some of those outside and never had one fail. I have one I have 2 in my shop actually, and they get painted and they're in like 100-degree weather. So they're tough cameras, Blue Rams make. And then, if the indoor ones work outdoor, then the outdoor ones definitely work outdoor. This one has a spotlight on it, which is pretty cool. It has the antennas, which definitely helps because it's a wireless camera. Okay, no Wi-Fi, wireless network. It just, it does need a power cord. You got to plug it in, but otherwise it works over a wireless network. So it is nice that it has the antennas because, with 2.4 gigahertz is your best coverage range, but if you've got a bunch of cameras on there, or, if you've got a very solid constructed house, like concrete block walls or metal, I've got metal on all the windows. Some of the windows have actually armor plating on the front of the house. There's armor plating metal, like solid metal sheets in front of the windows, shutters. So that really reduces the ability. I have to use wired connections if I go to a certain length, but the antennas do help a little bit. So I would recommend, if you guys want cheap and easy, Blue Rams is just great, okay? And I think most people these days, that's what they want, is cheap and easy. I did a review on last time I did a live video, I talked about a company that sent me a bunch of hardwired cameras, and that's really the right way to go if you want to get serious. Hardwiring to a DVR or NVR and actually recording to a hard drive, whether you have internet or not. But if you want cheap and easy and something that works, just get a couple Blue Rams and, man, connect it and look at your phone. You can set it to alerts. Face recognized, facial recognition, different, all kinds of different stuff that it has. So pretty cool. And they even have a cloud service. So if you don't want to put a memory card in it, you can upload the videos to the cloud service. If somebody breaks in, they record it, it goes to the cloud, and then you just download it from the cloud, and you can look at, what happened. Even if they go in and, destroy the camera, you still have that cloud footage of them on the way in. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna just give a couple shout outs here before we close out. There is a couple guys that have signed in. Luke B, T Johnson, Flexor said he saw me at a supermarket in Honduras a few weeks ago and we talked. How you doing, buddy? And People's Rooster loves the leather on his Traveler's Money Belt. Thank you, People's Rooster, for your business and support. I hope you guys like these products. Definitely let me know what products you want to see more of in the future. What's your favorite product from this review process? And if you want me to do more detailed videos and actually if you want me to put the plate carriers to the test, or if you want me to wear the belts with, carrying a firearm and then see how it holds up in, how many weeks or whatever. I can do a compare and contrast to other top American leather companies. I can do a compare and contrast to this leather and my leather side by side. Let me know any of that stuff you guys want to see. Comment below. Thanks for watching, but remember, your comments are what make this possible. I'm able to do this because of your feedback and support. So comment, share the video, like, click the bell, subscribe, all that stuff if you like this stuff and you want it to keep coming. That's doing your part. I'll do my part, you do your part, and we'll have an awesome community of education and knowledge here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bone out.